Good afternoon and welcome to our first ever live announcement. I'm Stephen Schwartz, CEO and co-founder of Whop. We have some really exciting updates to share with you today about the future of making money on the internet. Whop's mission is to make everyone an entrepreneur. We've done this by providing the tools, resources, and community needed to build and run a successful online business. It means you can have a great business idea today and launch it tomorrow without learning how to code, raising venture capital, or even stressing about marketing. Let's zoom out for a sec. Our society is at a critical turning point. Nowadays, more kids dream of being content creators than astronauts. Subconsciously, this new generation is already thinking about a future where everyone can make a living online. And that future is quickly approaching. 9-to-5s are on their way out. In just a few years, freelancers will become the US workforce majority, many of them operating exclusively online. The cultural shift is here. What's missing is an ecosystem to support it. We want to introduce that ecosystem, paving the way for a future where anyone can make a sustainable living using the internet. We have added some powerful updates to our platform to do just that. But before we share with you some of Whop's brand new functionality, we want to show you where Whop came from, just so you can fully understand the why behind what we're doing. Cameron and I started by building these weird things called sneaker bots when we were just 13 years old. Sneaker bots helped us get Yeezys and Jordans before they sold out so that we could be cool in middle school. We started building sneaker bots for ourselves, but then we started selling them on the internet. To make money selling this software, we had to figure out how to set up an online business. It involved marketing inside Facebook groups, designing a website on Shopify, using our parents' PayPal accounts, and worst of all, manually sending people what they bought via email. Fast forward to COVID, online entrepreneurship surged. With it, all of the issues that came with setting up an online business. To circumnavigate these issues, people chose to sell their software on Discord forums. Forums were quick, but they presented other challenges. They were messy, they were hard to find, they lacked secure payments and fulfillment. You had to Venmo people and trust that they would actually send you the downloadable link that you brokered via messaging. The traction in these forums over COVID gave us an opportunity to create a safer and more streamlined marketplace to buy and sell niche software. This was the first version of Whop. Software sellers no longer had to worry about negotiating prices, collecting payments, or handling order fulfillment. Buyers didn't have to worry about getting scammed. Users were even willing to pay more on Whop because the process was simple and safe. People loved how well it worked. In less than a year, the first version of Whop earned a couple hundred sellers over $2 million. As Whop gained traction, our sellers wanted more. Some wanted to sell files and web apps. Others wanted to sell access to existing software like Discord and Telegram. So we listened. Whop 2 was born, giving sellers 7 new products to sell. With 7 pre-built app templates, this new version of Whop aimed to give anyone the tools to create $1 million business, regardless of coding or business experience. At the same time, we beefed up our business functionality, giving our sellers more. Whop 2 has generated over $175 million for thousands of sellers in less than 2 years. Whop has made a lot of people meaningful revenue and has even created 20 new millionaires. So, why did it work so well? Well, it solved the forum problem by creating a legitimate marketplace, but it also simplified the process of creating a business. You used to need 3 experts to run an online business: someone to develop the software, someone to market the product, and someone to handle the operations. Whop's app templates made it so that you only need one: you. If sellers were able to make millions of dollars with 7 ready-to-go app templates, imagine what they could do with tens, hundreds, or even thousands of templates, all created with niche markets in mind. We've built the ecosystem to make this a reality: Whop 3. Now I'll hand it over to my co-founder, Cameron, who will walk you through some of our new features in action.
Thanks, Stephen. Introducing Whop Apps. Whop Apps allows anyone to launch the business of their dreams. This is David. He is a retired US Navy SEAL and a hardcore athlete. He wants to start a simple online fitness business, but doesn't know how to code and doesn't have the funds to hire a developer. Enter Whop. David signs up to sell on Whop and customizes the fitness app template to launch David's List, an interactive Navy SEAL-based workout program. He charges $10 a month for access and quickly amasses a dedicated customer base. Now he can be his own boss, doing what he loves for a living. This is Becky. She's a boots-on-the-ground reporter for NPR covering natural disasters and extreme news, such as conflict in the Middle East. Becky wants to give her readers a more immersive and up-close experience so that she can build a business around her daring efforts. She customized the Journalist app template and creates Becky's News Desk, where she broadcasts her live location, publishes news stories, and hosts live Q&As all within her app. She charges $20 per month for access, quickly replacing her inconsistent freelance work stream. Meet Ryan. Ryan is a retired poker player and a sports card fanatic. He currently charges for access to his Discord server where members buy, sell, and trade collectible sports cards. But, as you know, forums are messy marketplaces full of unsecured transactions. Ryan's dream of having a scalable marketplace is severely limited. So, Ryan goes to Whop, uses our new marketplace app template, and launches his own marketplace. Now, Ryan takes a 1% fee on all payments, invests all the new revenue into marketing, and new member signups explode. And members are selling way more cards due to streamlined payments and trust in Ryan's marketplace. Ryan goes from a retired poker player to running his own booming marketplace business on Whop. This is Joke. His sports betting business, Beat the Books, has been one of the most successful companies on Whop to date. But Joke's Discord chat is becoming crowded and overwhelming. He wants a sleeker and more streamlined app for his members to receive their sports picks from Beat the Books. So he heads over to Whop and clicks Create a New Product, which brings him to the Whop App Store. On the App Store, Joke chooses the category Sports. Then he chooses the app template that resonates most with the products he's selling, in this case, the Sports Feed app. He sets up the app in minutes, adding cappers to his app, choosing pricing options, and writing the product description. Then he designs his landing page. Now, this is what buyers see when viewing Beat the Books on the Whop.com marketplace. The Beat the Books user experience has completely changed in minutes. Members now get mobile notifications whenever a new pick is posted, and they have access to a sleek sports feed. And most importantly, it's simple. These are just some of the ways creators will soon be able to launch immersive businesses on Whop. Whop apps, along with all the templates we showed you today, will be available early next year. To go a bit deeper on what makes our app ecosystem so special, meet Jordan, our head of apps.
So, how is this all possible? How can we build so many different types of apps in such a short amount of time? Well, it's not just us building them. On top of creating revolutionary opportunities for creators, Whop is also creating a brand new way for developers to earn online. We are excited to announce our developer portal, now welcoming third-party developers to build apps directly on Whop. Developers, we've created a library of tools so that you can quickly embed your vision into our ecosystem. On whop.com/apps, you will find an SDK with pre-built app components and functions to boost interoperability between apps. With only one line of authentication code, you can quickly tap into user profiles, company information, payment methods, and all the data you need to fuel your app's unique experience. Whether you want to build a fitness app for an athlete, or a journalist app for a reporter, or even a marketplace app, Whop makes enriching your app with dynamic, interactive elements a breeze. Want to let a user make an in-app purchase? How about fetch a business's customers, or even send relevant notifications to your users? Well now, it's only one line of code. The Whop App Store gives you, as a software developer, the visibility you need to make a passive income, while helping entrepreneurs bring their ideas to life. We are making a major investment into our developer ecosystem and are ecstatic to see all of the brilliant apps you will build on Whop. Now, back to Stephen to unveil the next chapter of Whop.
From making our first sneaker bot business 10 years ago to launching the most powerful version of Whop yet, we've remained dedicated to making online entrepreneurship a reality for anyone, anywhere. So, welcome to Whop 3. Your time to build is now. Thank you for coming, and we'll see you online.